Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today there was more Monster High news, some designs were leaked, and therefore these characters are officially confirmed to be returning for G3 due to designs being in the works. So, obviously I want to talk about them, but they are confidential. They're not supposed to be floating around on the internet the way they are, so I cannot show them in a video. Somebody asked me, oh, why can't you show them? Why does them being confidential mean you can't show them? It's not a dumb question. I get it. I was confused about it at first, like, oh, why is it a problem? Why would you get striked for showing it? Because these images are protected by copyright, and basically if I do show them in a video, somebody at Mattel will strike me. They'll strike my channel for using images that are not supposed to be available to the public yet. So, yeah, I can't show them in a video. I really don't want to put my channel at risk, but if you want to see these images, they are out there. If I compile them into a Google Drive, I'll put it at the top of the video, at the top of the description of the video, or like as a comment, but yeah. So today I'm just going to be talking about the characters that are confirmed to be returning to G3, either because we have been just given like a verbal confirmation, like through the form of like a text, or like some written text that says, oh, this character will be back, and is confirmed by a credible source, or because we have seen them. So, with that said, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with one we already know about, with Skelita. So, Skelita's design probably leaked way earlier this year. I want to say maybe in like February, maybe even in January. Point is, this image has been floating around for quite some time and can actually be found on the Monster High Wiki. Regardless, I'm not going to show it in this video just because of the reasons I previously explained. So Skelita looks very fun. She has pink and orange in her hair, with the base color being black, much similar to her original design. She even has a similar blue eyeshadow. She's got skull earrings, sugar skull earrings, might I add. She also wears some marigolds in her hair, and even maintains a very similar skirt to what she wears in her basic Scarus design, also known as just her basic design, but she was released in Scarus, so my brain said, oh yeah, Skelita Scarus, you know? She also has noticeably thicker bones, which will translate very well onto a doll. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Skelita's dolls are very fragile. And by that, I mean that her legs are literally removable. Which, like, no other character aside from the Create-A Monsters and Vandala Doubloons, who has a prosthetic peg leg, like, no other characters have that. It's just Skelita and Vandala and all of the Create-A Monsters. So, that's fun. She's a very cute character, and I'm definitely excited to see her appear in the show, because one of the main things we first saw of her was actually her TV show design. But on the same design sheet is her actual doll design that's most likely going to be used when she finally gets a release. I believe Skelita is confirmed to be showing up sometime in Season 1 of the Monster High TV show, so when that happens I'll be sure to make a video about it. The next character confirmed to be returning is Jinafire Long, and this is one that I am so excited for because I absolutely adore Jinafire. She was just one of my favorite characters. I really clicked with her the moment I saw her. And I watched Scarus probably a few months after it had come out. I got into Monster High in about 2013, and yeah, it was basically just love at first sight with Jinafire. I was absolutely obsessed with her and made it a point to gather all of her dolls, although I did fail to get her swim class doll, and I still don't have it to this day. Fortunately, it's pretty cheap. I got all the hard-to-get ones, though. I even managed to get Gloom and Bloom. Took a while. Jinafire's new design features mostly black hair with a purple and kind of tealish green streak. She has a sort of like lightish blue skin tone, mostly at the face. It's like this like bluish green color that seems to have like a golden undertone, and it transitions into gold around her legs. So similar to Laguna, she has a ombre effect on her body. Her hands are gold as well, and she does seem to have a very similar tail to what she had before, with the tail being gold and having that like little green tip at the end. I don't know what to call that. Her outfit is mostly purple. She's got this gorgeous pair of shoes, from what I can see, that has little red tassels at the front, similar to what's hanging off of her headpiece. She also has much larger ears. Think like Greta Gremlin, the Greta Gremlin doll from the Skelita line. It's kind of like that, but they're smaller. They're not as big as her ears are, but it kind of reminds me of that. Overall, she looks pretty good. This is one of the designs that just leaked today, and obviously I'm not going to show that. I can't. That's why I just kind of described it the best I could. But the image is out there. Leak accounts all over Instagram and Twitter have posted it, so trust me, if you want to see it, it's out there, but again, I can't show it. The next character is one that has been confirmed for a while, but it is Venus. We actually got to see her doll recently, and there were quite a few changes made. For example, her skin tone is just a little bit darker than it was before. She now has cornrows on the side of her head where the side shave used to be, and her hair is made up of twists, like little micro twists. She also has some green vines in her hair, and she has silver earrings. She still has her punky look going on. She's got 2 stockings. One is like a mesh stocking, and the other one's just a solid black stocking with rips in it. She's got some vines wrapped around her ankles. She doesn't seem to have any around her wrists, but she's also wearing long sleeves, so that can't be easily made out. Venus also now has brown eyes and a side glance, which, you know, I'm an absolute whore for side glances, so I really like that. Overall, Venus looks gorgeous. The only thing that they screwed up on, in my opinion, is what they did to her pet. Julian now has a face. If you guys don't remember, Venus's pet Julian was just a plant. Didn't have any eyeballs. He had a mouth. He was like a Venus flytrap or something. But, yeah, now he has a face, and it's inside where the mouth should be, and it scares the shit out of me. Yeah. Venus has a choker as well. It's like a sort of like metal jewelry piece, like a, how do I describe this? It's like a choker but has a necklace attached to it, you know what I mean? Yeah. She also has a black shirt that says nature, and it looks so metal. It looks so cool. It actually kind of looks reminiscent of the shirt that she wears in her basic design from G1. So yeah. Overall, she looks pretty good, and she's probably one of my favorite upcoming releases. I believe Venus is expected for sometime either later this year or in April. Next up is Catty, another character who's been confirmed for a while, but only recently was seen by more people than I realized, because I could have sworn a ton of people had seen her, but it doesn't seem like it. Catty has a much curvier body figure. Think like Draculaura, but even curvier than Draculaura. I would say Catty is actually much closer to being plus-sized than Draculaura was. So, yeah, interpret that as you will. Obviously, I can't show it, but I'm just trying my best to describe it. She has a broken mirror pattern on her dress, on the opposite side of where it was on her G1 design. She also features the pink tulle, but she's now wearing it as a bit of a shawl, sort of like jacket. It looks more like a shawl. Think like the way the characters wear the fur stoles in Skulltimate Secrets. It's like that. She also has a broken mirror locket around her neck, and she has a new pet. She has a new pet. It's a black cat, and doesn't seem to have a name, but he is, or she, it. The pet is wearing, it's wearing pink fur around its neck. Back to Catty, she's got long silver boots like she did in G1. They've got a 13 charm on them, and hopefully they won't be made of 2 pieces that click together and are very easy to lose, because Lord knows I encounter a lot of shoeless catties that only have like 1/2 of the shoe. Her hair also, I want to say it looks like it's made up of braids, but I honestly can't tell. Again, the image isn't the highest quality, but it's just something about the way the hair is drawn. It makes it look like her hair might be made of micro braids, like she has a micro braid ponytail. She also seems to have edges around her hairline, like baby hairs. Again, it's blurry. I can't make it out. Noticeably, she has no earrings, but that could always change in production, because this isn't a photo of the doll, this is a photo of her concept art. Interestingly enough, next to the concept art, she has what looks like physical accessories, which include a microphone, a water bottle with a 13 on it, a broken glass backpack, a pair of blue sunglasses with one of the lenses broken. She has a black cat phone case. She's got a snack that I can't make out what it is, but it looks like it's broken glass as well. I think Catty might be eating broken glass. Don't follow her example, kids. And she has a diary. A small doll-sized one, not like the diaries that the dolls used to come with that had like actual little stories for us to read. So yeah, a lot of detail on Catty. Some other characters confirmed to be returning are Mercedes, but I'm not even going to bother talking about her because who cares? Rebecca is coming back. I believe Rochelle is possibly coming back. I don't remember her being listed in the post that I read, but Rebecca and Hezekiah both are coming back, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. If I'm being honest, I don't remember the rest of the list. I would have to see it again, but these are the major ones that I just described because they actually have photos for us to go off of. So yeah, unfortunately, this is the way I have to do videos like this because if I show it, my channel will get taken down. So yeah, I hope that was okay with you guys, because I'm gonna call it here. Again, if you would like to see these photos, they are very much out there. I actually just used Google and looked up G3 Skelita and she popped up being on the Monster High wiki page. Most likely, all of these other leaks are going to be quickly archived onto the wiki page as well, so yeah. I actually like that we live in an age where leaks can be properly archived because there are so many old leaks from Monster IG-1 that I wish were still out there. I remember this very specific prototype of, like, Ghoul Sports Toralei, and I can't find it to save my life. It was like one of those pictures with the white backgrounds and the really blurry dolls. I wanted to find that so bad, and I just couldn't. But, yeah, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, DM me on Instagram, I guess. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to discuss today. As always, feel free to comment your thoughts, and again, I might attach a Google Drive with all these photos in the description below, or in the comments. Just, give me a second, because if you're here right after the video goes up, thank you for one, but also it probably wouldn't be done by then, so yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, comment your thoughts, and as always, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!